Education has long been seen as a route to advancement by the people of the Caribbean. Throughout their shared history of colonialism, Caribbean people have sought education as a path out of poverty to self-determination and beyond the boundaries of social hierarchy. It is in light of this Caribbean tradition and in the face of an increasingly more globalized world that the Caribbean Examinations Council has committed itself to the success of the Caribbean learner. The Council's role is fundamental to the molding of the thought leaders who will advance the region's development and the skilled workforce that will drive it. The Caribbean Examinations Council was established in 1972 as an institution of the Caribbean Community, or CARICOM, to provide the region with syllabuses of the highest quality, valid and reliable examinations, and certificates of international repute for students of all ages, abilities, and interests. The members of the Council are drawn from 16 participating Caribbean countries and 2 of the region's universities, the University of Guyana and the University of the West Indies. With almost 40 years of experience in examinations administration and region building, the Caribbean Examinations Council model is the most cost-effective route to educational certification in the Caribbean.
The CXC Associate degree also receives very generous credits from some universities. In fact, CXC has an agreement with University of South Florida where our students can receive up to 2 years worth of credits from their bachelor's program.
Between 1979 and 1998, the only certification offered by the Council was the Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate, the equivalent of the British General Certificate of Education Ordinary Level Qualification. These examinations were common to all Caribbean territories and served as a gateway to foreign post-secondary education for most Caribbean nationals. Since 1998, however, the Council has significantly diversified its offerings and gone beyond the administration of exams into relevant services that support a holistic education system.
We engage various stakeholders from across the region, and we consult with these stakeholders who are usually experts in the different fields. Once the syllabus gets to a certain stage, the syllabus is circulated across the region to various stakeholder groups, and teachers are one of those critical stakeholder groups that get to provide input on the draft document before the document is finalized for teaching.
This is the only place, I would say, in the region that has got a higher concentration of staff that have got very high skills in measurement. We have staff that have got a PhD in measurement. We have people who have got master's degree program in measurement, and they have worked in testing for quite a number of years, an average of 8 to 10 years that you will find that they have worked in the measurement, in the testing program. They have also taught, so they have the practical experience on how to develop some of the best assessment programs.
Examination administration is the major function of the Caribbean Examinations Council. The Examinations Administration and Security Division administers the Caribbean Primary Exit Assessment, or CPEA, the Caribbean Certificate of Secondary Level Competence, or CCSLC, the Caribbean Vocational Qualification, or CVQ, the Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate, CSEC, the Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examination, or CAPE, that has since replaced the GCE A-Level exam and the CXC Associate degree.
CXC is quite often called upon by various ministries to do teacher training and teacher training workshops, which we do throughout the region. But I think our ambit goes beyond this, whereby we have a very, it's a growing consultancy arm within the organization as part of the business development unit, whereby we're looking at professional examinations and certification across the region. We can provide a one-stop shop for professional associations who are looking for certification.
The Caribbean Examinations Council both administers exams and develops the syllabuses that prepare students to take the exams.
I think the greatest measure for acceptance really is when people leave the region with all qualifications, how do they fare within international universities? And over the years, we have had good reports back from the universities when they have examined our syllabuses and when they have examined samples of our question papers.
CXC has gained recognition around the world for the provision of high-quality examinations. In 1999, UK NARIC advised that the CAPE qualification was equivalent to the traditional British A-levels. In 2014, UK NARIC evaluated the Caribbean Certificate of Secondary Level Competence, CCSLC, and recommended that it was of similar levels to programs in the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, and Australia. CAPE certification is recognized as a superior qualification by universities and colleges around the world, including Howard University, the University of South Florida, Waterloo, MIT, Harvard, Oxford, London School of Economics, McGill University, among others. CXC provides study guides that are produced in collaboration with Nelson Thornes, now a part of Oxford University Press. The CXC online store at www.cxc-store.com is a virtual one-stop shop where learners can find support materials for their examinations, free resources, and past papers. Since its launch in November 2014, the store has attracted visitors from more than 50 countries, further solidifying the organization's international reputation. This reputation, together with the Council's depth of experience, also enables it to offer its expertise to other institutions both in and outside of the region. In the recent past, these have included representatives from the Dutch Antilles Ministry of Education and Examinations Council of Lesotho and Saba Comprehensive School. CXC is dedicated to certifying the region's learners and thus assuring the Caribbean human resource competitiveness through quality assurance in education. Through innovative curriculum development, investment in cutting-edge technology, and the development of rigorous examination products, the Council is shaping the future of the region, learner by learner.